Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Strike Season Podcast. Myself, Lord Jamal, are here. Due to, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I got my mama's funeral to worry about. Stream y'all can wait right now, so I worry about them after this weekend. So normally we'll be streaming somewhere everywhere. Right now we're just on YouTube. That being said, it is Giving Day, and for us in Tallahassee, um, we very much love to get a fan meet. And for me, because we are in this new world of college sports, I'm promoting fan exchange for a whole host of reasons. A lot of people get caught up in NIL, but they do more than just NIL. They handle nutrition. They've handled needs when needs arose for student athletes. They are excellence with caring to the T. So Fang Exchange for us, they're my people. Them going forever be my people. And I would normally have the banner up, but talked to Ashley and Ashley, hey, let's make sure they know where to go sign up for membership. And if I'm not mistaken, based on the podcast from ONG Podcast on Monday, they're even going to add a 1887 membership level. So for Mr. Campbell's 1988 freshman class, they are doing that specifically because he requested that so that that 1988 class can get activated and show everybody in the space what it's like when you put the power of FAMU behind the collective. So if you can, you know, skip that malt liquor, skip that bottle of gin, tailgate over with. Tailgate season over with. So, you got a few extra dollars. Go ahead and donate to the Fang Exchange. They got memberships as low as $10.
If
So,
not, buy a hat and say thank you.
yep. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I got my little package in the mail, I really wasn't expecting nothing, to be honest with you. But I got a little swag bag and
Mm-hmm.
stuff Marlo don't got. So, well, he got a hat now. He got a hat now, but he
Yeah,
ain't got the bag.
I gotta get another hat because my hat didn't make it past not this homecoming, but the homecoming before. So I gotta get another one.
So, let me. I don't listen. Nobody has hit my phone in the last 3 hours. The only person that has been hitting me up has been that blonde haired lady when she seen me on the camera struggling with the team. What's going on, Matt? Hey, I don't listen. I,
I
I
don't have
don't.
no faith.
I,
Me and Troy had this conversation behind the scenes. Coach Preston was an amazing player. She was a trailblazer. Coach Preston not a head coach. And we gonna leave it at that. This team is immensely talented. This is probably the best team she has ever recruited since she's been at FAMU. And they struggling because they don't have a system and a scheme in place to get them over the hump down the stretch. We looking at it right now. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not bashing Coach Pressure. I like Coach Pressure. I just don't want to be our head coach. Don't hire no more people from across the track and not near another Tennessee volunteer at Florida A&M University. And nothing.
well, so I don't have many complaints about SWAC TV, but when the event is over with, I shouldn't just see the score at the bottom of the screen.
Yep.
And again, I'm gonna be fair, that may not be all SWAC TV because they have to the universities have to connect with them. So, you
Mm-hmm.
know, it is what it is. I want to thank everybody for coming. Um,
I
first
want to
thing
know if SWAC TV got an outside sales department because that's how we gonna fund it. We gotta start rolling ads. We gotta start getting underwriting and sponsorship. That's where the money at.
So Matt, my whole stream on SWAC TV cut out. Now I'm not gonna put that all on SWAC TV. I am in my fortress of solitude. Oh no, my screen is completely blank. It don't even show the score. It just got the graphic for the two teams at the bottom. So I don't know how that game ended. Shout out to SWAC TV. I do know a programmer in Tampa. If you should ever need a programmer in Tampa, I know a guy. But
Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
what happened? What I missed? Hold on.
Yeah. Wait, did we drop that game? The score just disappeared.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
we
saying.
lost 70 to 63. 70 to 63 after the score was tied at 52-52 with 4 minutes to go. 70 to 63. That is a defensive lapse. That is a mental lapse. That's why you have a loss that tight when you had a lead all game. I'm not fussing about. I'm not crashing out, but FAMU women's basketball this year. I promise I'm not. But I am at the point where I'm about to say, just ask Deborah Clark to come back.
Jesus.
Exactly.
The men are tied 74 to 74. 26 seconds left. And I want so bad to just pull that up on my computer, but I'm not gonna do that because, like, I actually go talk to these people in their face, and I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But
shit, on the men's side,
the Shirley
Syracuse is down by 1 to number 13 Tennessee. I might have to turn that one on.
Shirley is hooping. 7 for 5, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Not bad.
No, I mean we called it early with this team. They just they need to play together. Everybody's learning a new system. Even the kids that are back from last year, this is a whole new system. It is very different from what they ran with Coach Queer. So
Oh my God.
everybody is in their learning curve right now.
They shot 65% from 3.
Whew. Damn. Jaquan Sanders, 17 points and 6 of 8 from the field.
Is this a safe space?
Oh, absolutely.
Number 4 got to get it together.
Yep.
He got to make that transition.
Yep.
There's talent there, but the light got to get turned on.
No, I believe it is. I'm not ready to give up on him just yet. I'm really not. I think I might change my tune once we get in the SWAC play, and it's still the same result night after night. But I'm not ready to be like, yeah, nah, this ain't
it. I think we got a guard too that we get back after the break.
Yeah.
So we should look a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But you get contributions across the board.
Looking at what he did in Buffalo, he's not far off. This is pretty much where he is. Every 7 points in Buffalo, currently averaging 8.3. Yeah, this is pretty much where he's at. 50% from 3 point. Yeah, this is about all we're gonna get out of him. So for me, he gonna have to turn it up on the defensive end all the way up.
That was my only issue with him when I was at the USF game. It kind of looked like they was picking on him at one point. So I'm trying to see the end if we got the game, but it says in the second and it's 74-74. Are we in overtime?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man.
ESPN saying it's 2 seconds. No, end of the second. 74-74. So it gotta be OT.
Somebody gotta run. Whenever the next practice is, the whole team gotta run.
Mm-hmm.
That's game on the line.
Yep, 74-74.
And it looked like Miles was the one that missed the free throws. Because he the only one that's over 2.
Hey, they got a walk from Jacksonville. Yep, he missed the free throw. He missed the free throw. Yeah, just hey, tell him to let the bus pace everybody. Just take off.
Oh Jesus. But while that's going into overtime, the women's volleyball team are going to the NCAAs. They will be playing Texas.
I think that's a bunch of bullshit.
All right. So I'm gonna say this. The NCAA does not want Goat Khan to take another scout like he took from Nebraska.
And nothing. And you know what? I said this to my girl the other day. Everything in me feels like Oklahoma called in a favor last year to get them sent to fucking Oklahoma because he wanted his revenge.
Yep.
Nothing in me tells me that was how that was supposed to go. Now, magically, this season, we go to Texas?
Yeah.
Come on.
I didn't even look at the brackets. I do understand because of our record, 14-16. I get it. I get why we are a very low seed. I get that.
Yeah, this is technically a down year for FAMU women's volleyball. Technically, this team is young as hell.
Yeah. So this was supposed to be a rebuilding year. It was supposed to be a rebuilding year. And that's what everybody sold the SWAC. Oh, it's a rebuilding year. And then right around homecoming, you start to see the lights go on.
Mm-hmm.
And they got hot.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just keep it a book. We didn't know, but them coaches knew they didn't want to see FAMU in the tournament.
No, and you had to come to Tallahassee to play us.
And you thought Goat Khan was gonna lose a tournament in Tallahassee? No, that wasn't
his home court? Nah.
That
Him and golf, not the golf coach. What is that? No, that's not Mike Rice over there. His other assistant coach, they don't meet. What is that man's name?
So
I think of it before we get off. I'll probably think of it.
But yeah, no. So the positives for FAMU right now: elite blocking, and this is from FAMU Athletics. Elite blocking. FAMU most obvious weapon is dominant blocking. Right now, per set, they block 2.27 blocks per set, with a total of 257, which is tied for first in the conference and among the nation's better totals. Meanwhile, Texas, it ranks nationally 178th nationally in blocks per set at 2.07 and 13th in the SEC. So,
no shit, they ain't even the best blockers in this. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah. But the thing is, Texas on the attack, they're number one in the NCAA on the attack. They're number one in kills per set, 14.88. Number one in assists per set, 13.93, and number 4 in at hitting percentage at 31%. So it's gonna be, is FAMU defense better than Texas offense?
I know they made Pairview play them with one player. They isolated the entire team, and Pairview could only rely on one player that entire game. And then she got tired, and they kept going.
Yeah.
It's I'm about, how I am about my Rattlers. I'm about like you with your Seminoles. They always gonna win in my book. I don't care who they playing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't care. They could be playing the United States national team. I'm still gonna tell you, fam, you finna win this game with a straight face and mean it.
So FAMU best hitter is Farah Farouk. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not know these ladies by name, but I do know them by number.
Yeah.
So I will tell you that right now. The game that I saw them after homecoming. Let me make sure this is that young lady. Trantham. I think Farrah came on later in the season, but Trantham all through the season was her. Was absolutely her. Oh wait, and Farrah got to go. Farrah is from Houston, so yeah.
6'3", 5'6", 5'10", 6'2", 6'4". Ooh. I think Texas might have us on the height.
Yeah,
6 foot,
that's
6
gonna be the
5,
thing.
6,
Texas.
4. Yeah, I'm seeing 3. I see about 7 young ladies that are all 6'3" to 6'4". I don't think we have them.
They're gonna fight in the beginning.
Yeah.
What I'm looking for, they're young. I'm looking for them not to give up, to keep fighting. That's what I'm looking
That's
for.
it.
And then, whatever happens in the tournament, when they come back next year, oh dear Father God.
Mm-hmm.
I am. They have. They are the only reason. Yeah, they're playing in Austin.
Yeah, our tallest players are 6'3". We have a middle blocker that's 6'3". Brandon, number 11, Brandon Boston, and she a freshman.
Yeah.
Go Colin, we gotta go get some height. I know that team that went to Oklahoma was very tall and lanky. Oklahoma was just taller.
If we can get enough people to hit that Fang exchange, we can holler at
Exactly.
Coach.
Hit the Fang exchange. We need like two. We need a couple 6'4", maybe 1 6'5". That probably should be playing basketball, but she don't want to. We need a couple of them.
So
Steve Canfield, that's his
name. I'm looking at this squad. I'm looking at it like juniors,
freshmen, some sophomores. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're good and young too. Oh, they can come back and do some stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. And you got to think, Texas has been playing in the shadow of Oklahoma for a minute now. So they're trying to make some noise. They're trying to make some noise. But whatever happens, it's going to be a great experience for these young ladies. It's gonna be absolute great experience. I'm hoping they pull off the upset. I
Oh,
am
absolutely.
100% hoping. Listen,
I want fucking steam coming out of everybody ears. They so mad they pull out this upset.
yeah. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go
Hey,
back to that game.
I agree with you, Matt. I definitely agree with you. Like that man, he gonna have to get in his bag, but I believe he can.
I'm going back to see the score of the FAMU, the men's game.
It was
I'm scared
77,
to go.
77 last time I looked.
Come on, Duke, beat them boot skins.
Hey, I'm ready for this North Carolina Kentucky game at 8:30 at 9 o'clock. I ain't be able to stay up and watch that much of it because work, but still.
Yeah. Uh, all right. So right now it's 85-82. Is
Oh,
that
that's
20
just
seconds left
hey.
on? Oh man.
I see 20 seconds. Somebody got to drain the three. Jackson State losing to Kennesaw State, and Grambling is up on Tulane.
Ooh, Jesus.
Man, Mississippi Valley women are getting beat out their shoes by Tarleton State.
Oh man. It- Come on, fellas, pull it out. I just
Yeah. Mississippi Valley is down 44-10 at halftime.
Jesus. You know, sometimes. Why is this football? What is going on? Me and ESPN, sometimes we just don't get along. We do not get along. But while I'm trying to check these scores, um, so nobody don't want the Penn State job.
No. What I mean, why?
I don't know, but BYU coach went to the Mormon church and was like, "Hey, I need some more money in the program."
They got it.
And they found that man some more money and gave him a long term
Man, the
contract.
Mormons own Ancestry.com. They got it.
Hey, Matt, lead coach Simmons, where he at? He need to stay there
He
for one more year.
pronto. Leave that man alone. He wouldn't be that long no way. Him and Penn State wouldn't work.
Yeah, no, him and Penn State would no,
Mm-mm.
no,
That would not. That would be a match made in purgatory.
man, oh man, just yeah, no. This like I know they say it's Happy Valley, but I've not heard anybody be happy in Happy Valley.
No, you know
Oh,
what?
and
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 I'm
by
one
the
of
way,
those. Uh,
oh no, I was just gonna say the women play on Friday at 8 p.m. It's gonna be on ESPN Plus.
yeah, I'll be watching
So
it. I'll
let's
definitely
run the
be
numbers up.
run them up, run
Let's
them
run
up.
the numbers up.
Yeah. And Houston Rattlers. Houston alumni chapter. Y'all sponsoring team dinner or anything? Let other Rattlers know.
Yeah. Oh, let me get to this rundown real quick. All right. I'm just gonna get this one that I see. So outside of that, Southern introduced their new head football coach, Marshall Faulk.
I give him 4 years.
And immediately, Southern said, you know what, we're going to capitalize off of this. And they start fundraising. And shout
I
out to
mean, you're
Southern.
supposed to. You are supposed to. When you make a splash higher and the fan base is energized and excited, you cash in. That's what a good AD do. That's what good leadership at the top. That's what they do.
He is a clean Mr. 3. All right, yep, went final 85-82.
God damn. Has he ever been a head coach anywhere?
Charlie's only been a high school basketball coach.
No, not
Oh,
Charlie.
Faulk?
Faulk.
I don't. You know what? Only thing I know is him
No,
being a running
Charlie.
back
With
coach.
Charlie, I don't have any expectations for this season. Now, next season, I might start. I'm gonna be looking different. But this season, I have no expectations. Whatever we win, we win. Whatever we don't win, hey.
I'm with little baby.
Exactly. You can be every ass in the SWAC, but out.
Yeah, no, this is first head coaching job anywhere. Yeah, this is first head coaching job. His only coaching experience is the running backs coach at Colorado. Now,
So
I'm
they're
gonna
gonna
say
have
this.
a year learning curve.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get. I don't know if Fred is still on that staff or not. I
Yeah,
thought he was still.
allegedly he fired everybody but Fred, which that would
Okay.
make sense because Fred has the most coaching experience and SWAC experience, so that would make sense.
So Fred is gonna be keep it a
Probably the
buck.
OC.
Yeah, Fred should be the OC and quarterback coach.
Yep.
If I'm keeping it real. But I will say this. I do not whatever he did at Colorado, I take with a grain of salt. Prime's offensive systems have changed. We've been there 3 years. I think they've changed every year since he's been there.
Yep.
So I how you gonna be successful that way? I don't know why this Bluetooth speaker keep connecting to my phone, but I don't. It's just a grain of salt what happened at Colorado because 3-9 is bad, dog.
I mean, you 3-9, and the athletic department is in a deficit.
$27 million.
Yeah, they got to ask the university for more money.
So when I tell y'all, when y'all complain about HBCUs and how they in debt and whatnot, let me tell you something.
Most of your favorite white PWIs are also in debt.
Well, what is happening? Why is my? I apologize, y'all. I have no idea.
LSU is currently paying 3 head football coaches. 3. And they in the roof of their library that students use is leaking, and they've had to shut down parts of it. But they are paying 3 head football coaches.
3.
And paying the current one what, $90 million?
$91 million.
But the
91 million.
library, I'm gonna tell you a library that ain't leaking. Coleman on FAMU's campus.
$91 million to Lane, 54 to Brian Kelly, and 17 to Ogeron.
Mm-hmm.
Now, say what you want about Brian. They had to get rid of Ed.
Yes, that firing him made sense.
He was you can't listen. You can't be hollering at the boosters' wives. Like it's got to be It's got to be a line in the sand. You just can't do that. And then you also can't be in the bed with two co-eds taking pictures. You can't that ain't what no head coach should be doing
at all. You know what? I'm gonna say this for Thursday, but I want to go over this Michael Jordan lawsuit against NASCAR because it's
Oh,
deep.
yeah, we gonna dig into
And
that because it's deeper than what I thought it was.
yeah, I enjoy cars. I enjoy car races. My dad was a mechanic. I grew up going to car races, but we were drag people. We were drag top few funny cars. We didn't watch a lot of NASCAR mainly because of racism. So I'm learning a lot about how NASCAR worked that I didn't even know about.
Well, again, I just all I know is a lot of people talked a lot of noise about this coaching cycle. It was gonna be the salaries were gonna be lower.
Shit.
It's not.
How much is Bootskins paying Billy Napier 3.0?
Oh, the same. I think they paying him like I think his contract. Let me see.
It should be public at this point because he done
Oh,
signed
it
it.
is. I want to say it's not a lot. Yeah, he only getting 44. He getting 7.5 million per year. Let me tell you about the Bootskins, right? If the Bootskins would have got Lane, and we'll talk about that in a minute too. If the Bootskins would have got Lane, they would have paid Lane $100 million.
Yeah. I mean, they already know they're gonna fire this man in 3 years. So why? You know what? If they
Exactly.
don't fire him in 3 years, he'll get a big contract on the resign. But
Yeah.
he's not going to keep his job and get a big contract if they don't at least play. Even if they lose, but they play in a championship game, they'll keep it.
Yeah.
They ain't gotta win. They can lose the first one, and then go, "Oh, coach, we'll get him next year." He's
I,
not gonna be able to have a down year either.
I'm he cannot have a down year because the alumni base at Florida have had enough of Sunbelt Billy.
Hmm.
They tied a group of five coaches that they give money to. And granted, it's not a lot of money, but they give money to these group of five coaches. They win 7 games and they're not competitive in the SEC. They
Nope.
want Steve Spurrier 2.0 so bad. And as far as Spurrier and his little comments about Florida State, if you was not an elder statesman, I would say some mean stuff to you. But because I don't want your family to go through no strife, I'm gonna keep that to myself and not put that in the universe. So I think I'm growing as a person. I think
Man, what you just won't cuss out an elder. I don't know if that's growth or just respect.
but yeah, I mean, coaching salaries, absolutely, it's just crazy.
It
That
is. I'm in the wrong profession. Hell, half ass coaches 100 millionaires shit.
I know
How
coaches
much?
wasn't.
How much does a fired special teams coach make? Shit.
I think one of Florida State got what 3.
That
I think he got
shit.
when Jimbo left. I think he got like 3.
Yeah. Let me go figure something out.
Listen, I talk all that shit about Jimbo. If Jimbo said, "I'm getting back in the coach, and I want you to come work for me," I'm there.
Absolutely. What do you need, coach?
I'm there. Every time he do something, I'm gonna be the leak. I'm trying to get him fired. I'm like, look, you gotta understand. I'm gonna retire soon. This is gonna be
Mm-hmm.
my meal ticket.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, coaching. Hmm. Oh wait, what is his?
I'm talking about this man finna sit home and make like $750,000 a year. That's crazy.
You know, I thank God every day that He did not give me a bunch of stuff. He couldn't have gave me Morris Chestnut body because I would have 55 babies.
Bro, what?
Oh yeah, no. Mm-mm. I remember when I was in shape and in the 90s. Ain't no nah, nah.
You know, I think I had the TikTok video out about it. It said, "Name a thing that God knew not to give you," and it's height. God knew to make me 5'5". Cause had I been any taller, it was gonna be over with.
Oh, I just
Had I been 6'2" like my brother, oh my God.
you know what? We're gonna move on because I know that lady is listening.
Oh,
So
she's
I'm
definitely listening.
yeah, because shout out to her coworkers. Shout out to her coworkers for sending her my tweets.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you got you gotta change your Twitter name.
It,
You can't be found, G.
what's wild is one of the people we was at like a work event, and one of the people I'm like, yeah, I just be goofing off on the internet, so it ain't nothing. You know, I make little comments, whatever, but I ain't in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Main one, look what he said. All right, dog, and this.
Oh wait, is that why they saying Lane Kiffin left the dog in Mississippi? How you leave a dog when you move, bro?
I that entire saga is just madness. It's absolute. Do you know the interim coach that they made the permanent coach?
Yeah, he
He's
looked like a fucking cartoon character.
they dug up
He
his
looked like
DUI picture.
mayhem.
They dug up his DUI picture.
Nah.
Y'all ain't shit, by the way. That man probably got his dream job.
He looks like mayhem. I don't trust that man to be a head coach.
He's a defensive coordinator now.
He
I hope
looked
he
like
got
he
somebody
he
that can
looked
run that
like he
offense
wears flip flops and cargo shorts to practice
in the rain.
in the rain. And he
Oh,
starts drinking at 9 a.m.
oh man. Oh. Now, I HBCU basketball has been very exciting for everybody but FAMU.
Mm-hmm.
And I need, like I said, I can't really judge Charlie until after January when he get the players that we were expecting him to have. So, um, you know what? I got to figure out who we need to reach out to get Coach Thornton on to the podcast. We got to get her on the podcast.
Oh shoot! Send the AD an email. I don't know if she probably won't be available till after the season though.
Probably so. Hey, Matt, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Them schools spending all that money doing all that. LSU still got a losing record against Florida State. With the current head coach, he can't coach his way out of a paper bag, but he can be LSU. Somebody tell me something. Make me understand. Oh my. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna have to go back and go through these scores because there was some scores this week um, that I got to go back through. And if you are not following Live for Hoops, please follow Live for Hoops. She keep us up to date and informed. It
Yep.
is a lot of stuff we haven't seen this week, or we
I
wouldn't have seen without
just
Liv.
my focus
And
got
ESPN,
distracted
it's not time for y'all to get her on the show or four.
on the commentary. I know I missed a lot of basketball stuff this week just based on what was going on with college football. Like that completely zapped my attention. Like everybody got fired in between Sunday and Monday, and everybody got hired Monday night. Like
It's so bad.
I want to know what Kentucky gonna do because, like you said, because Stoops he hates alumni, he hate boosters, he hate NIL. I don't even think they have an infrastructure to try and compete right now.
Oh man.
Penn State. I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say this, and people probably gonna disagree, and that's okay. I think how Penn State, and I'm not saying they were wrong, but I think how Penn State handled the Joe Paterno situation is why they having a hard time finding the coach.
Absolutely.
Now,
Absolutely.
that is not now. Listen at what I'm saying. I am by no means saying that the other guy was right and justified. What I'm saying is, if Joe Paterno took it to his AD and said, "Hey, this is going on," and nothing was followed up about it and done about it, but then when the shit hits the fan, you want to fire him to try and see why, hey, you're gonna have a hard time getting somebody to come in because they don't think you're gonna have it back. Now, not saying that they have to have your back when you do illegal shit. But if I bring it to you and then you do nothing about it, but you want to fire me in the end, that's some bullshit.
Yeah. And a lot went into that. Joe most definitely could have handled it a little bit better.
Yes.
Um, but I, I feel funny, right?
Right.
Because they took his wins, and I'm not necessarily okay with them taking his wins. And they took Bobby wins too over a cheating scandal, and I'm not okay with that either. There were other penalties that they gave out that should have been enough.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but
Matt, no, I don't think they have. I don't think Penn State will ever really get that stench off of them. Ever. Not at fucking all.
but here's something people don't know. It's not just the Sandusky issue. There was a rape
Mm-hmm.
by one of the football players on that campus.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not, this wasn't just like, oh, this just happened. No, it was a rape on that campus that they tried to cover up. And if it wasn't for a football player that stood up for the girl, we would have never known about it. But
Yep.
um so earlier this week on Friday, Jackson State beat Louisiana 51-45 men's basketball. Um, I normally have a Johnny Black program for that. I don't know, man. The Raising Cajuns are 1 and 7.
They still white.
All right, so they in the donation list. Look, see people, listen here, understand me. I don't want to hear nothing else but I hate y'all. If I hated y'all, you would know. Ask them boot skins and ask them ibis. I don't
That's
have
the
a
wild
derogatory.
case.
I don't say anything bad about your campus,
Whose campus?
about Jackson State campus. I don't say nothing bad about their campus.
Oh nah.
Oh,
Nah.
but I say some bad stuff about Miami and UF.
You call them people Coral Gables HOA.
They school it like a strip mall. They run out of space because they run to it goes to the water.
Oh shit.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The scenery is beautiful, but it's a beautiful neighborhood. It is. It is. It's a beautiful neighborhood. Like that's one of them neighborhoods you like. Yeah, I can go down here when I hit the Powerball and get me like a $2 million house. Now,
Jesus Christ.
they would never approve me living in that neighborhood. I'm sure.
Yes, you can put Florida State get all over everything.
Get me some big old speakers and play the Tomahawk War chant all day long.
That's like me buying the projects from across the street from Bethune and painting the house orange and green and sticking a Rattler statue in the front yard
See,
and playing Say La La over intercom every morning. Just wake them up. Dun
so
dun 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 dun.
even me calling them the D people is not disrespect. All of y'all profiles say the. So okay, that's them D people. I know how to designate y'all. I need to get them shirts made. That's what I need to do. That's
Man,
what I need to do.
who the hell was that from Bethune that said when I said all the number one receiver was in the portal, he talking about we got Daytona speed. Ain't shit fast in Daytona but the speedway and niggas running from bullets. Stop playing with me.
We're just getting all the bullets out tonight. Just
Might
get it
as
all
well.
out.
Might as well.
Alabama A&M on Friday. They cast a check. They played Clemson. Lost to Clemson 92-56.
That's fine. Ain't nobody get hurt. Get your money, come home.
Yeah. Now, here's the other Johnny Black donation. Alcorn beat Indiana State 81-74.
Damn. Yeah, pay them their money.
So, wasn't no game on Thursday. Saturday.
I don't think nobody played on Saturday really neither.
Well, Alcorn played. They played back to back. They played.
Oh, that's crazy.
Indiana. Hold on, wait. Let me make sure I'm reading that right. So on Friday, they play Indiana State at home. Shout out to Indiana State for going to Alcorn.
For going to Alcorn.
And then Alcorn went to La Tech on Saturday, and they lost to La Tech 83-58.
That I don't think that's a long ride though from.
No, it's not. I don't think that's long at all.
From Loma. So, but that back to back is crazy because you play one game, then they got to bust you down there. So they pretty much left the next day to go play La Tech. That remind me of AAU games playing what 7-8 games in 2 days. That's a lot.
Yeah. Later on that day, Southern beat Northwestern State. I am not. You do not get a Johnny Black donation for Northwestern State. Nope. Southern beat Northwestern State 75-73. But here is
why they don't get it for Northwestern State?
Northwestern.
Are they D3? D2?
I don't know what they are, but I know if Alcorn was upset because they lost to them in football.
Okay. Yeah. Man, no, I don't think they had won a game in like
2 years.
Yeah. It was like and not saying, oh no, they have not won like a non-conference. They hadn't won a non-conference game or a conference game in like 2 years. So okay. Nah, they don't get it for that.
And then Bethune-Cookman played Indiana, and they lost to Indiana 100-56. Bethune-Cookman is 2-6, 1-4, or 2-6 all together. I'm concerned about Cookman.
I am too, because it's like they came out swinging, and they have not put together another complete game since then.
Now, let me make
And
Let
it
me tell
could be because what's his name? Um, what's his name? Dr. Bradley
you, Dr.
is
Bradley. I
playing.
don't know if he played. I'm trying to see if he played.
I don't think he played. I don't think Dr. Bradley gonna play probably until close to SWAC time.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't play. He didn't
So
play.
I don't
So
know if he's because he's not playing. Don't know if that was like first game excitement, and now you into the meat. I don't really want to call this the meat of the season because the season is still early. But you kind of into the season, and now like the chemistry isn't all the way there, or with the new guys, they haven't really picked up the system that Reggie Theus is putting in, but something is missing.
I know one thing, and again, it's Indiana, number 25 team in the nation. So take this with a
Well, I
grain of
mean,
salt.
Indiana is a tradition. Indiana playing football well is surprising.
Yeah,
Indiana playing basketball well is not surprising at all.
right. Because Cookman shot 31 from the field and 20% from three.
How many
And
threes did they take total?
15. They
Oh,
went
that's
3 of
not bad.
15.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not bad. Because
Nah, they didn't go
if that
crazy.
was anything past 20, I would be like, well, that's why the score looked like that.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Did anybody play Sunday? Alabama A&M played Coastal Carolina Sunday. They lost 60-67. Um,
That's not a
I'm
bad
not
score.
expecting Alabama. Not at all. I'm not expecting Alabama to really jail till we get closer to SWAC schedule. Their coach, man, I don't want to say this. Their coach is one of the best coaches in the league.
Yeah, that's the
Right.
dude that was at Grambling last year, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And what he
And
did with Grambling last year was crazy.
yep. So, um, Prairie View A&M lost to uh, North Texas. So get your check, go home. No
Get
big
paid
deal
and
on
go
that.
home.
Uh, and then Southern beat Louisiana Christian
I think
101 to
everybody
48.
beat Louisiana Christian.
They don't even have a logo, so I know.
Mm-mm. Was it Louisiana Christian? That school that LSU women beat the hell out of, that everybody beat. It was Texas Christian, Texas.
I
Shit,
don't know.
I've heard
I,
the name a couple times, but I think that school has played Grambling and Grambling beat them down. But yeah, it's like that school that football team out of California with no damn home with no whole
mhm.
home field. They just travel everywhere.
Might as well call themselves the Washington Generals at this point.
Might as well.
Um, well, we already know about FAMU men, and then Jackson State lost to Kennesaw State tonight,
Hmm.
88-73.
That game
Now,
was closer when I looked at it, but I guess Kennesaw State pulled away.
yeah. um, Tulane is fighting for their life against Grambling.
Hmm. Shit,
Um,
let's go sweat.
listen, Grambling got. I don't know how long he gonna be at Grambling, but that
He'll be
Antonio
until he want
Munoz
to
dude,
leave. I don't, and this is not me hating. Basketball coaches don't get pulled up with at the rate that football coaches do.
mm, I'm talking about the Munoz kid.
The Munoz,
I don't know
yeah,
how long he gonna.
he might do.
He is on. I'm not. If you're a Grambling fan, I'm not wishing this on Grambling. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That young man was supposed to be at the highest of Seven Hills.
Hmm.
Had it not been for the tomfoolery that went on with Craig
Yo,
contract, he would have been
homeboy.
in town.
Yo, homeboy. We gonna call a spade a spade. The fans were behind Query. The
Yeah,
alumni was behind Query. It
yeah,
was the board of trustees that caused all of this.
yeah. I agree.
So,
But again, looking at stats, and with Coach Craig, we always look to see how his teams are playing from the 3-point line. Unfortunately, this year, I think his team is a little different than the play style that he came to FAMU with and what he had at FAMU.
because I think he realized that shit don't work at this level.
Well, not even that. Like, and I don't know what's going on with Munoz. I don't know if he got hurt or not. He only played 5 minutes so far. That kid is different. He discussed on the podcast. He changed his coaching. Changed his philosophy based on him. Because we're in the second half with 3 minutes left. Craig would have had 44 threes at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They only shot 23. They 6-23. I think they just made one just now. They 6-23. So, again, but that free throw, 67% from the free throw line. We as a mid-major, we got to be in the 73 range if we trying to knock people off. We got to be in the 73 range.
Yeah.
Because that's free money. And they are out rebounding Tulane. But Tulane got 12 steals. Jesus. That's what it is. That's the difference in the game is the turnovers.
Shit, Tulane is up 60-56, 3 minutes to go.
Yeah. But again, coach is a friend of the show, and to be honest with you, he was I think he was the first FAMU coach to come on the show because we had to reach out to him directly. Shout out to that dude in Canada Junior. He ain't never got
not in Canada Junior.
I
absolutely take him over what we got now.
So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. Dennis saved about 4 people's Florida Classic. Because
Dennis can still do his job. I just want somebody else over content creation because that ain't him. It's okay to lack in some and to be deficient in some areas. That's okay. But you gotta surround yourself with people who are excellent at those things. He ain't doing that.
I'm hoping that, and this is why I'm gonna get St. Pete on the podcast again. I'm hoping that
so I can work late.
I'm hoping to get, and be clear, I don't have no influence. I just, when I feel like something should happen, I talk shit about it. Just be clear. So I really want him to explain to us how we get more resources in the athletic department, how we get those.
Him and his fellow board and trustee members can buy fucking season tickets. That'll be a goddamn start to something.
Yeah, you can't talk about it. Got to be about it.
Yep.
To be honest with you, I'll keep everything transparent. I want to do more donating than I currently am, but I am dealing with a family situation right now that has prevented me from donating like I normally do. But after these Christmas holidays, after I had this surgery, I'm gonna be an absolute menace.
You gotta let me know what that date is, so I don't be like, hey, bro, meet me in Georgia, and you like, man, I can't go nowhere.
My surgery's on the 18th. I'm gonna be down. They said like 3 weeks. I'm gonna be down with the little tube out my side, and then I heal up differently because when I had my gallbladder surgery, I had just got a job at UF Health. So when I had my gallbladder surgery, the doctor told me it's gonna take you about 2 days to get out the hospital. I'm like, bullshit. If I start tomorrow at UF, I get paid in 2 weeks. He was like, well, if you can walk around a nursing station, I'll release you. That afternoon, I had did like 7 laps around the nursing station. The nurse said, "Listen, I'll go ahead and call the doctor so we can get you out of here. You getting on my nerves. Thank you."
Almost. Will you be able to wheel a rifle?
Absolutely.
Bet we going duck hunting.
Absolutely. Listen, man. Speaking of which, I got to get you down here too because I'm taking Ash fishing.
Okay.
I'm gonna start inshore and see how he
Okay.
act. His mama, let me tell you, that lady gonna tell me, go ahead and take him deep sea fishing. Y'all gonna be gone by 8 hours, ma'am. Just because you want 8 hours of free time, I am not starting him out
Deep
on
sea
no
fish.
fishing the first
No,
time.
that ain't, you can't do that. That'll make him hate it. We don't want
Yeah,
that.
so we're gonna do inshore, couple hours. Try and catch some fish, see how he like, cause he like fishing.
Mm-hmm.
He like fishing, so see how he liking it, and just kind of go from there. But his big thing, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but his big thing is he want to be on the football field and take a picture on the football field at Bragg Memorial Stadium.
He wants to take. I mean, we can pass him over the rail at the end of the game.
Listen, they have that little kids program.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him in that.
Oh yeah. I
I'm
mean,
gonna put him in that.
I I think Quinn's kids are. Oh, I was like, hell, we need to make sure he become besties with the next head coach, so he can just run through the tunnel with him. But I think his kids are old. I know his kids are old.
No, listen, Ash, when we did that great teaching, and that's career day for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed up, and we started talking about the kids started asking me about FAMU stuff. Oh, he was like a kid in a candy store. Absolutely like a kid in a candy store. So, by the way, to his teacher, I'm going to send a thank you video. I promise I'll get that out. It's so much going on. So I'll get that out to the kids. That, again, that made my whole week. Them kids.
Hey.
All right, man. I know you want to talk about it, but it looked like your Jaguars are in position to win the division.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The right coaching hire can turn a franchise around. It can turn a college team around. A right college hire. I'm sorry, coach hire. Got that franchise looking brand, and I've been a fan my whole life. I was used to us losing. We'll be competitive the first 3-4 weeks of the season, then we fall apart. Injury, bad coaching, bad trades, rookies don't work out, what have you. We probably had more number one and number two draft picks than anybody else in the league. And all of them have not worked out in Jacksonville for whatever reason. But Brian Thomas is he working out. I think he likes being in Jacksonville. Head coach like being in Jacksonville. I think we finally got a recipe, and I want y'all to stop talking shit about my quarterback. The year that man engineered a 3-21 comeback win against LA in the wild card game, he my QB1 for life.
I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't have nothing bad to say about Jacksonville. They're doing everything they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
They put the infrastructure in place to win. You get rid of your general manager because nobody likes your general manager.
But he wasn't so Conrad has owned the team for the better part of probably close to 10 years now. He did not know how to be an owner the first 3 years. He just didn't know what he was doing. So he had to get rid of the first bad GM we had who was absolutely horrible. So he's on GM number 3 now. And yeah, the dude that nobody wanted to interview with is he engaged with now as a GM.
Well, all I'm gonna say is y'all happy with Trevor Lawrence right now. Yeah, he went from sunshine to shit back to sunshine, even though he got 11 interceptions. Y'all like him. That's cool. Uh, all I'm gonna say is this: what's that Diamond Duval girl?
Mm-hmm.
Salute to you.
I mean, is Trevor Lawrence the best QB in the league? No. No, not by a long shot. But based on who the fuck is available, who the hell we gonna get?
I'll give you Gino for. I will give you
We don't
Gino for
want his
free.
ass.
You can't get that motherfucker away. Oh,
No.
God. Oh
That's
man.
Pete Carroll's failed experiment that he drugged from Seattle with him.
Listen, he need to retire.
Yep. But when I said it when they hired him, I was a problem.
I've had listen. As long as Tom Brady is in the building, I'm gonna have concerns. That's just a fact. I'm gonna have concerns because Tom is. We was told that Tom Brady was gonna put an imprint on this franchise. If that's the imprint,
Tom Brady is not working with that franchise full time. He is still being a commentator. Until he wants to be a full time football executive, the Raiders gonna keep having these problems. I don't think he wants to be a full time football executive. I don't think
he
he wants
collect.
to at all.
All right, so the WNBA negotiations.
Dear God. I don't think we getting the season. I don't think we getting the season.
I don't think the owner's serious.
I don't think it's the owners. I fully believe it's Kathy. Remember, Mark said after they won the championship that they had not even consulted him on anything. And that's what you need to know. I guarantee you, they have not talked to any of the owners that they actually don't like. They do not like Mark because he is not an NBA owner. They don't like the ownership in New York because they are not NBA owners, and they don't like the ownership in Seattle. All three of those teams have one thing in common, and that is the monetary investment that they put into those teams and the facilities.
What's crazy is your league minimum is $200,000. They can make that in a month playing overseas.
But did you see the new proposal?
I
It's
have not
bad.
seen the newest one.
So the newest one would make it pretty much people like Asia fees to it. They would probably go to like a meal five, and they will put the new veterans minimum or somewhere around like 225. But they want to remove housing, and they want to move the league start date, including training camp, to March. That would prevent players from playing in the Project B League in Saudi Arabia and fuck up the schedule coming out of Unrivaled. The other thing that they're not talking about, which is why I know it's Kathy and they're not serious. If you start everything in March, they still playing college ball, you dodos. So when you gonna have the draft? In August?
You going? And matter of fact, when you had a draft, you are now players are going to lose a season because they can't play while you're
And
still
declare.
playing.
Yep. Yeah, they not serious. They're not serious at all for the fans. They don't understand when I say removing housing. As it currently stands is built into the CBA because they fought for this in the CBA base because the wages were so low. If you make an active roster, you're in the league. You have two housing options. You can stay in team sponsor housing, or you can take the stipend. And the stipend say, hey, you just gonna add this to my check, and I'm gonna go stay wherever the hell I want to stay. That's the housing clause in the current CBA that they want to remove. You can't pay a rookie $75,000 and they live in Seattle and expect them to pay rent. So, and they still don't want to talk about profit sharing. So, I don't think we're getting season. And that's going to be disastrous for the two franchises that they just onboarded and the two more that they're trying to onboard next season. So, hey, at least the WNBA putting up a better fight than the Democrats.
Whew. Speaking of which, do I want to even look at these election numbers?
I haven't. Oh, no, wait. Y'all had an election in Tampa, right?
I just, while I'm up CNN. Okay, my computer didn't like me pulling up CNN, but while I'm pulling up CNN, at some point next year, there will be fat mouth politics.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Be on the lookout. It's coming.
I might actually get to use.
I myself will not
pay a lot of money for.
I will not be able to participate in fat mouth politics. I'm going to get Lord more versed in politics than myself. Because let's face it, my mouth get me in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to be talking politics, but fat mouth politics is on the way. The Fat Mouth Sports mobile apps and Roku apps will be on the way. I will be doing that, finishing those up during my rehab, because apparently I'm not going to be able to work while I'm recovering because it's some blonde haired lady that thinks she my boss.
She is.
So
when she said I do,
I have to.
That made her general manager a black choice. I'm just
Man.
I'm waiting on my manager to come tell me to go get ready for bed because I gotta go to work in the morning any minute.
Before we get out of here, I'm gonna go ahead and start some mess. If I don't want to go to sleep at 10 o'clock, I'm not going to sleep at 10 o'clock. You got to go to your job. My job is when I sit down in front of the computer.
Don't you got to be to work at like 5? See, she just called my name.
That's not the point. I take a good 45-minute nap in the afternoon, and I'm refreshed. But some people, I had to switch my afternoon nap time around because my nap time used to be at 11:30. But I had to switch my nap time around because I would get a phone call at 11:27.
Mm-hmm. Because she's going on lunch. You want to know what you're doing?
So, to all those people that, want to go get a wife, listen, I want everybody to get a wife, a husband, and be happy. Just know there is no perfect marriage match for you because people change as they grow. And a perfect marriage is the ability to roll with the punches. Because I guarantee you, they're going to hit you with some stuff.
And eat their snacks when they're not looking. Don't do that. That's the easiest way to get beat up. Don't listen.
Don't do
that.
Listen. I had to explain to her the 24-hour rule with leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
She still don't agree with it.
I don't care.
But she don't leave it in the refrigerator no more either.
I call it refrigerator management. You don't want the refrigerator to start stinking.
I also ate her banana pudding from this weekend. She a little upset about that.
Yeah, that's probably why she was laughing at you at the team, bro.
Listen, don't bring. So her family, they fancy, so they have these little banana pudding cups.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna bring me one?
She's supposed to stash two-way for you.
If you tell me you brought me banana pudding and there's two of them little cups in there, them two is one.
Wait, so it's not. So they don't make it in the pan like we do. They put it.
So apparently the pan stayed wherever at her brother's house.
Mm-hmm.
But they also they do the little fancy little cup things.
Mm-hmm. Nah, my family make it in the pans by the two. Cause one of these mine. I don't care about nobody else.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the thing that I miss about my mother when I was in undergrad. I would drive home for Thanksgiving and Christmas. My mama would make 2 pans of banana pudding. One was going back to Tallahassee because I had a cooler on ice and was driving the banana pudding back to Tallahassee. Also, fuck Marlo, because in '96 I went to class. I came back. My banana pudding was gone.
He ate it. Hey, he hit you with the 24-hour rule, bro.
Oh, thank God I ain't have my pistol there because I was gonna get shot. I'm on the phone asking my mama, "Can you make me another banana pudding?"
No,
not till next year.
It was my grandma for me. She kept me she kept me well put together with a banana pudding, little German chocolate cake here there. You know how that go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Gary Clark Jr. doing the Fort Moose Jazz and Blues Festival. I might have to go to that.
Oh man.
Gladys, Samara Joy. Yeah,
I'm sorry. Where this at? Because you said Lettucey.
St. Augustine, bro.
When is this?
Lettucey is February 6th. It's the 6th through the 15th. So those weekends. Lettucey is 6th, Gary Clark the 7th, Samara Joy on the 15th.
All right, let me because I'm finna.
Yeah,
Listen.
man. Hey, I saw her at Jazz in the Gardens about 5 years ago. I was a fan before, but I definitely became a super fan after that.
Let me check the Jazz in the Garden lineup.
The last time we went, we saw it was Fantasia. Smokey Robinson.
That was a year I didn't go.
That was the last year we went because I don't get me wrong. I like Rick Ross. I like Trick Dad. I don't want to see them at Jazz in the Garden. Yeah, I think that was it for me. I was like, I don't want to see him at Jazz in the Garden. And one of these years, I'm gonna get to New Orleans to their Jazz and Blues Fest. But they should be busy and long. I swear it'd be like 2 weeks worth of concerts.
Mm-hmm. Every now and then, the Clearwater Jazz Fest is usually around my birthday, which makes it difficult for me to attend. Who is the Jazz in the Garden? Why I can't get a lineup? It's December the 2nd. Y'all used to have a lineup out before Thanksgiving.
They've been slipping, but now they want you to go ahead and buy tickets. But they don't. But then they don't put the lineup out until like January or some craziness.
They used to have it perfect. They'll tell you what the lineup is Thanksgiving. So when you get your income tax money, you can go ahead and get your tickets and be at the show. Especially because I swear to God, if they tell me Jill Scott coming at the last minute and I have to fight for front row tickets,
I think we saw her there one year. Her, Patti LaBelle, and I think the Isley brothers and Kenny G.
every year she been there. If I ain't in, I'm between row 1 and row 10.
Oh no, I sit in the back. I'm in the back. I bring my chair, just put my liquor bottles inside my chair and pies.
So between us, I get my wife drunk so I can act the ass when Jill Scott and Erica Badu get on stage.
Oh, she gonna hear this. Let me make sure I text you tomorrow. She getting stuffed you in the closet.
Because man, listen, them two. So one year it was Jill Scott, Lettucey, Kim.
I think I was there that year.
I'm missing somebody.
Cause he do good concerts too.
Mary J. Blige, I think, was there. Yeah, yeah. Kim.
He
Yeah,
put on the show.
yeah. Me and my wife wasn't together at that time. We was off doing our own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Kim. Kim made
Yeah.
sure I went home. Yeah, shout out to Kim. That's my dog. He made sure every man there left happy.
Oh yeah. He. I would go see him again.
Yeah.
I
Um.
think I know. We lucked out. We saw Gladys Knight one year and Anita Baker. So yeah.
Oh man. If Gladys come to Tampa one more time, I'm gonna send my aunt because that was the last concert I sent my aunt and my mama to. Because
Mm-hmm.
my mom was telling people that she sit in the box seats because she not regular people.
I'm not one of those.
I was just, and it's listen. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's my fault because I was programming, and I had just started programming freelance,
Mm-hmm.
and I had got a box suite. Back then, it was called Emily Arena. I got a
Mm-hmm.
box suite and had my name on the company name on the door and everything. I think I'll post it again sometime this week. I posted pictures. And that was like the highlight of my whole existence. And motherfucking short ass goddamn, what's that short motherfucker name? Um, oh my god, what is that fool name? He got arrested the week of the show at Target. Um,
The bars?
no, the comedian. It was a comedian. Oh god, he was in Friday.
Oh shit. Cat Williams.
Cat Williams. Cat Williams had got arrested. So because Cat Williams was the headliner, he had to be there for sound check. He was not there for sound check.
Mm-hmm.
His people was there. His people wanted to go on and do the show. Not at Emily Arena. They don't play that.
Mm-mm.
So because I had bought my box seat suite straight out, I didn't get refunded. They gave me a food credit
Mm-hmm.
for the next show. Yeah, they give you a food credit for the next show, and then they added another show. So we got like Fleetwood Mac. They added like Fleetwood Mac to my show lineup. Because back
Okay.
then it used to be a concert box suite, and it used to be a lightning game box suite.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna ever be able to afford a lightning box suite where I had my box at. I was never gonna be able to afford that. When they told me the numbers, I was like, yeah, I'm straight. Straight. I ain't got that kind of money. But The concerts, oh my, and that was back. They would bring the best fucking concerts, the best. They had Cat Williams, they had Jill Scott, Eric Badu, and drunk ass what is this motherfucker? I can't think of his name now, but they had another R&B dude, Robin Thicke. When Jasmine Sullivan had first started, she was there. Like I was just on cloud nine, absolute cloud nine. And for a good 10 years, if I had seen Cat Williams, it was gonna be a misunderstanding.
Hey, he was fighting demons then. He better now.
Forgiveness is part of growth, and I had to let that go.
It is.
I had to let that go.
It
But
absolutely is.
I want to thank everybody for coming to the show Thursday, 8 o'clock. Thursday, 8 o'clock. We will probably have that StreamYard logo going. Everything should be taken care of. We'll have that StreamYard logo going. We'll have Doc and everybody on.
Ooh, I gotta get with. I might not be here Thursday. I'm supposed to commentate that
Oh yeah.
that Uno game.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I may coordinate with Danny and try and do a live stream. We'll try and
Cool.
do that.
That works out.
But again, if you aren't FAMU or donate to your universities, I will post Florida State's women's basketball link next or on Thursday, because I will be promoting the Florida State women's basketball program. They are starting to turn it around. They've gone through a lot, but Brooke still Brooke.
That's still another young team though.
They hit 18 threes.
They're a young team and they lost their leadership when Tanae went to South Carolina. So
Yeah.
we gonna ease up off them. We gonna leave them alone.
So,
and if you're not FAMU, find an HBCU that you like and send them a piece of money, like the old folks say.
You ain't got to eat them honey buns at lunch. Save that money, send it to your HBCU.
Mm-hmm. Red Bull's bad for you anyway. You don't need one every day.
Yep. For everybody here at Fat Mouth Sports, myself, Lord Jamal, I want to thank everybody for coming out. We are out.
See y'all Thursday.